Hi Taurus, welcome to your November 2020 He Said, She Said reading. Thanks for joining us. My name's Michelle.
My name's Richard.
Let's get started. Taurus, could be you or could be someone around you. Marie Masquerade, glamour, intrigue, drama. I have this as my Queen of Cups card, but it's usually the Queen of Cups in the reverse, meaning it's someone who brings drama with them. It feels like someone who is very attractive, very desirable, very tempting. It's an intriguing offer, certainly. And this person will ask you to be involved with them in ways that are very charming, very flirty. So the temptation will be very strong because this person is beautiful. So it gives you a sense of power, you're flattered. But the truth is you run the risk of paying a very high price for this brush with this person. So be sure, Taurus, that the intrigues here are ones that you truly wish for in your life, because there's often a sacrifice that must be made and many consequences are currently hidden from you. But it is tempting, but it may not be within your best interest to pursue this tainted offer. Goodness. So it seems like there's someone who's very flirty, very attractive, very desirable, who's kind of tempting you, but it involves some kind of sacrifice, Taurus. Could be you, could be someone around you, or if you're cross-watching, it could be a Taurian that you're dealing with. Richard has pulled a card from Magic of You.
Yes, it's a Boo-Ho card, and it's about what you see. If you want to transform the world, start by transforming the way you see it.
I'm looking at this and I'm seeing a mask. You know, this woman here, she's got these, they look like moths actually.
They do, yeah, but it's, so that has that transformation aspect associated with it as well.
But it's those moths that look like they have big giant eyes.
That's right, on their wings. Yeah, you just frighten away predators. Yeah,
so it feels like obscuring your vision. You know, glamour, right? Glamour is a front, a false front, a false person. So let's see where this goes, Taurus. At the bottom of the deck, 5 of Pentacles. Well, that could be that sacrifice.
Right, and here I've got the 6 of Wands. Very, could be a narcissistic kind of energy.
So let's see here, Taurus. Either side can resonate, so keep that in mind. We'll start with the status of this relationship, how you're viewing this person, strengths, challenge, advice on what to do, what not to do, what's hidden or unexpected, and the potential outcome.
Status of the relationship, how this person views you, Taurus. Strengths, weaknesses, what this person should keep doing, what they should stop doing, what's hidden, and the outcome.
Let's have a look. We've got the 8 of Swords. This feels like a trap. Goodness. Right off the bat, I'm getting energy here of entrapment, Taurus. Who's trying to trap you? How are they trying to trap you? Somehow this energy feels restrictive, but we'll see where that one goes.
But with the 8 of Swords, you know, it's not a trap you couldn't escape from. It just might feel like a trap you can't escape from. Right.
Or this person is trying to, like if this is the person who could be trying to trap someone. Could be you, Taurus, could be someone around you trying to trap you.
All right. Looking over here, we have Judgment as the status of the relationship. Could be a reconciliation. It could be someone coming back from the past. It could also be a call to, well, hear that higher calling as well. Let's see where this goes. How are you viewing them? We've got the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So this feels like a lack of, I think that you know this isn't going anywhere. That's the issue here. It feels like it's very limited relationship because you've already kind of decided that, look, this isn't going to go anywhere. Why? Because I feel like this Page of Pentacles in reverse is a lack of growth. I'm picking it up as something that isn't going to grow to fruition. It may be because the situation is very limited in, well, it's how you're seeing things, right? So you're seeing things as limiting is what I'm getting here from Spirit. And this could be someone around you who's maybe younger. They could be in a position, this is my student card, so it could be an energy of someone who is learning from you or someone who has a lot to learn. So it seems like a disconnect
with this person. They're very flirtatious, very attractive, possibly younger than you, Taurus, but I also get an energy that they don't have a lot to say.
Looking over here, Page of Pentacles in the upright. So it's kind of like an opposite view. It's like, I get a little bit of worship here. It's like this person kind of worships you, Taurus.
Yeah.
They think you have a lot to say, whereas you're looking at them and you say, well, maybe they don't have that much to say. Yet they seem to want to try and trap you. It could just be that they think a lot of you, Taurus.
But the way that they're doing it is by being very flirtatious, and they may know that a Taurian has a weakness for what is attractive, that kind of energy. Let's see. The Dregs, well, we've got the Ace of Cups. Well, this is about an opportunity for love. Well, it's about how we see things, right?
Well, that's the thing, some people might say, well, I feel like this is a real love thing, but it could just be a trap, People have been trapped by love before.
Yeah.
All right, looking over here at the Strength, the 10 of Cups in the reverse, this person could have caused a breakup, or they could have come from a breakup.
They may have just recently broken up. They may be going through a divorce. The challenge here, we've got the Star in the reverse. Well, that's the thing. When somebody sees us as that star, right, puts us up on that pedestal, often it doesn't last because it comes from a place of fantasy. It's what we think someone is, right? And I'm even seeing this cup as a pedestal, kind of putting love on a pedestal, if you will. It feels like a reach, it feels like a stretch. And the energy around this one is of being knocked from that. It's not usually too far along one of these kind of situations where something happens that becomes real, and then the fantasy wears off, right? It becomes less attractive. The mask falls, the glamour is no longer there. It's kind of like someone who is putting on a false front. The other individual is kind of falling for that. But then once that mask slips and things are revealed to be very real, that's when things kind of get a bit dicey.
Okay. We have the 5 of Swords here as the weakness. So there is a lot of ego behind what's going on with this person over here, and that's their weakness.
Yeah, this person's arm candy. I'm getting arm candy. Yeah, and it's feeding this person's ego. And that's what's driving it, I feel. Advice on what to do, we've got the High Priestess. Well, this is about getting in touch with your own instincts. You're listening to your intuition about someone around you, The High Priestess, it's interesting because I'm getting that kind of glamour from this. The High Priestess can be someone who is holds himself up to be that unattainability. There is intrigue and mystery around a High Priestess energy. So there's a lot of heavy attraction here, but not... The High Priestess is someone who puts on that... Well, I'm just taking this as very literal, guys, as someone who doesn't let other people see the real them, unless they feel... It's usually as they grow older. Let's just say that.
Well, it's about unattainability as well.
Yeah, so they don't... It's almost like this person doesn't want you to see. Now, are they doing it deliberately? I don't think so. It's just that the way that you're seeing them, Taurus, is more like this energy. But without really keeping it kind of surface, I'm getting kind of an energy of superficiality with this rather than depth, right? This all feels superficial. This feels like depth, going for something that has more depth. So I feel that when you're speaking to this person, I think that you feel emotion, or you feel something for this person which feels like love, but then the limitation is in talking to this person, relating on a deep level. This is just superficial love, I feel.
Okay, so looking over here, we have the Two of Wands in reverse as what this person should keep doing. Well, when the Two of Wands is in the upright, it's about looking for what you're going to conquer next. When the Two of Wands is in the reverse, it's more about conquering what's within. And I think that's what this person's called to do. And not to have their eyes out looking for that next shiny object.
Let's see what the advice, what not to do. We've got the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Well, it's interesting because I feel it's attached to this Eight of Swords. It feels like midlife crisis. It feels like discontentment, being unhappy with life in general, feeling limited by life, almost kind of like somebody who wants to break free of limitations, break free of this feeling like I'm not happy with the way things are working out in my life, going for this kind of situation which feels like love, right? But at the same token, it feels like there's a disconnect here. There's a lot of energy around this of something that doesn't feel real and lacks depth, but yet it's bringing about a certain amount of happiness because it gets someone out of this kind of... I feel the trap here is actually not this person trapping you, Taurus. It's more how you're feeling about yourself. You're feeling trapped. So it's like your mind has these limitations.
So you're looking for an outlet.
Yeah, your mind has this limitation where your mind feels like it needs this escape kind of energy, but it's only because you're going through some kind of life crisis here where you're feeling just unhappy with everything, really.
Okay. We have the Emperor in reverse as what this person shouldn't do. Well, the Emperor in reverse is somebody who is an abuser of power. So either you don't put up with that abuse, if it's on this side, or they don't do the abusing either.
Yeah, and I feel that Emperor is this person over here.
Yeah, so it's not putting up with abuse or abuse of power.
Yeah, I feel like this person's older, and there's I've got it as the Taurian, but it can be vice versa. This person is younger, so they're kind of looking up to this individual as an authority figure. It's
kind of like this here, this Page of Pentacles. So if they're looking up to this person, the other person's kind of looking down on them as the Page of Pentacles in reverse. It's not a great combination. It's good if both people are viewing each other as the Page of Pentacles in the upright. Not so good when one is reversed.
What's hidden, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. This feels like... This is very slow. It feels like somebody's really kind of... I feel like the person who is the authority figure here, the older person, is kind of taking their time with this. So for some reason I'm getting this kind of energy of keeping this person around, but taking things slow, because I feel like this younger person kind of wants things to happen quickly.
Yeah, I get that as well, but I think maybe you Taurus are trying to keep things on an even
you're trying
footing.
To withdraw. You're trying to you're pulling back on the reins here, so to speak, and saying, wait a minute, this is moving too fast. And so you're really trying to take it a little bit slower.
I actually like that energy, Taurus, because I think that's a smart play.
Yeah.
Especially if you're the one who's feeling trapped.
It might be that you're thinking that this person's trying to trap you by moving too quickly. I mean, that's part of it as well. But I also feel there's restriction around your mindset.
Yeah, the one thing I don't like about this person over here is this Five of Swords as the...
Yeah, they seem to have an agenda.
As the weakness.
You know, but you're being asked to look deeply in this person rather than what appears to be on the surface, because I do feel like this person might be trying to rush an outcome.
Okay. Looking over here, what's hidden? The Ten of Swords in reverse. I have a feeling it's matched with this Ten of Cups in reverse here. It's recovering from some sort of breakup. Either this person is, or it's you, Taurus.
Yeah, let's have a look and see what the outcome is. We've got the Queen of Wands, but they're in the reverse. I'm getting a very strong energy around that of yielding. What do I mean by that? When the Queen of Wands is in the upright, it's someone who's very strong, standing in their power and kind of gets their way, right? But when they're in the reverse, it feels like yielding. It feels like someone who someone who has to kind of, this kind of energy here is rushing, right? Rushing, somebody who wants to rush something, but this is not rushing. But I also get a feeling that there is kind of okay, Spirit is also giving me a message here saying the reason why this is taking its time is because there may be somebody else involved here. They could be still in a partnership.
That's what I was getting here.
They could be still in a marriage.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
And that's why this Queen of Wands is negatively aspected for this Taurian.
Absolutely. That was my feeling.
And that's why this is slow.
And that's what I'm getting with this Ten of Cups, Ten of Swords in reverse business.
Yeah. Now, it could be that part of this glamour energy is purposeful slowing in order for this not, it's kind of like somebody who goes out and has this kind of fantasy relationship with someone much younger. They know it's not going anywhere, and so they use their divorce here, or I'm still married, or as an excuse to keep things kind of on a superficial level.
That's possible. I'm sure. All right, looking over here at the outcome, Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so it doesn't look so great in the end. This person here looks like
it feels like unrequited love.
It really does. It does feel like unrequited love, and I think that's where this is going to end up.
They're really being asked to kind of think about things, think where this is going. It feels very much like that fantasy relationship, being in love with someone you shouldn't be in love with.
Yeah, especially with that Ace of Cups in the upright, and Ace of Cups in reverse. I just get this, and unfortunately, Taurus, I get that it's you who has the more loving feelings than the other person.
Yeah, and I feel that this energy here is purposeful slowing, but it's causing the other person to kind of not feel very good. Like it's kind of knocking them off their
pedestal.
Their pedestal, if you will, and that's not going to go down well with someone who
likes to be on
that pedestal. So let's see where this goes, guys. We'll start with the extended reading. The link is in the box below. It'll be about another 30 or so minute reading. We'll be pulling some Lenormand cards as well and looking at oracles for guidance for the future. If you'd prefer a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you're a newcomer. I'd love to have you. Don't forget to check out the channel memberships. You can click on the join button or look in the box for more information. I am offering early access to my channel members to my readings, so please do check that out. And don't forget also, we have the self-repair playlist. Those readings are done in this style, but they're not sign or time dependent. So if this one isn't resonating, please do check those out when you have the moment. Wishing you the best with this, Taurus. It could be you, of course, could be this person, but I feel this one's probably more for the cross watchers, or it could even be that, Taurus, you're this other person here who's got someone who is quite intriguing, quite exciting. You're flattered by this, but also you're wondering, I think you might be wondering about where this is headed. So we'll see where this goes in part 2, guys. Hope you join us there. Wishing you the best, Taurus. Please take care and bye for now.
Thanks, Taurus. Goodbye and good luck.